yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know all my struggles. You know what.
All right, man. So last time we saw, we did that whole Mount Rushmore thing, right? And we did one infielder, one outfielder, like, pitcher and catcher. I got to ask you this, man. If you did a rotation of four of the arms, including yourself, from an all-time perspective, who would be the four that you would put in the rotation with you?
So I got to go. We got to have a lefty, so I'm going Randy Johnson.
Okay.
I'm going to go Jim Palmer.
That's a nasty two so far, including
Yeah,
yourself.
that's a good one so far. Man, that's tough. I'm going to go another lefty. I'm going to go Sandy Koufax.
Okay.
And then I don't know. Let me do like I'm going to go Don Sutton.
That is a nasty rotation. I like that. So I got to ask you this, man. You talked about last time we talked about being a fan of the sport, right? When you saw the WBC happen, right? And look, if you ever wanted to make a movie about the WBC, the ending of that, obviously didn't go USA way, but Trout versus Ohtani. We're talking about two headlining guys that you face. When you saw that, what did you think?
Yeah, I mean, kind of a perfect scenario for anyone who likes baseball. And so you got two of the best players in the world, probably two of the best players maybe ever in baseball facing each other, representing their two home countries. Yeah, I mean, it was a perfect scenario to a great, tournament that ended with, like I said, the two greatest players in the world facing each other. So, as a fan of baseball, you couldn't ask for anything better.
I like that. So when you're a guy that, I mean, you're out here grinding early. I know you watch a lot of film. Are there any other pictures of the current time that you look at, like you look at film? Like, I don't know how it works for a pitcher looking at film or other pitchers, maybe seeing some things that you could probably add to your thing. Is there guys that come to mind like that for you?
Yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of guys who throw splits. So I watch a lot of Shohei. I watch a lot of Ohtani. But his split is so different than mine. He throws his so hard. And his is kind of a true split. Mine's more of like a split change. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of young guys in the game right now that are really impressive to watch. And so, I've watched the Miller kid with LA. He's fun to watch. The Brown kid with Houston. I mean, he's electric. And so, I mean, the state of pitchers right now is only getting better. The stuff's only getting better, and guys are getting younger and younger and throwing harder and harder, and they're bigger and bigger. And so the game is in good hands right now.
I love that. If there's one pitch, and this is the last question actually, if there's one pitch that you could take that you don't throw, that you wish you could throw, or you say if you just really want to train for it to throw, what is the one pitch that you want to throw?
Probably Cease's slider. Yeah. I've never been a big slider guy. It's just not something that I can't throw personally. And so I like watching guys who, are really good at doing those things. And so he's a guy, obviously he throws really hard, but I mean, he looks like at certain times he can throw that slider, 80 times in a row, and they're not gonna come close to it.
No, they're not. And actually, I do have one last thing. I want you to look at this, and then look at it showing in the camera. And there's a baby face Kevin Gausman.
That's a young buck right there for sure.
I like that. So I got to ask you, man, if you were talking to young Kevin Gausman, man, what would you be telling him right now?
Probably just keeping on. Probably just don't think too much. Don't look too much into statistics. Just go out and, be a good teammate, be there for your guys. And, at the end of the day, guys usually aren't going to remember your numbers. They're usually going to remember the type of person you are. And so, usually if you're a good person, usually things kind of work out for you.
Well, man, Kevin, man, Blue Jays, man, I think there's some big things coming the second half season for y'all, man. Keep on pushing, man. Hopefully go get you that ring, man. I appreciate your time.
That's right.
Man. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. yeah, yeah.